So I went from, because so this time I had to rent a car. I can't rent a U-Haul truck. It's a long story, but so I went. The only thing I could do is get a budget car. So I got a car, but it was an SUV. So cause I need to move my stuff from one public from the extra space storage to my new storage unit. I got kicked out of extra space storage. And I also got a hotel because I needed to take a shower and just kind of sleep in bed for a little bit. So I did that for, what's today? Monday? Just about 7 days. Um, 6 days. Maybe. No, 6 days actually. No, 7 days. 7 days. So I went from you know, a hotel room, whew, shower, bathroom, in a car. Wow, I can get around. I don't have to just get on a scooter and make sure that thing is charged up. And to not having any money left for the hotel, I just had the car. Car for a few more days. Then a friend of mine got me a hotel room for one more day. Thank you so much. That's after I gave back the car. So now I have a hotel room, car, just a hotel room. And now I'm back to the tent. For, let's see, next one's coming the 15th of May. Yeah, that long. um, it sucks, you know. It sucks being poor. It sucks being homeless. It sucks not being able to afford something in an area that you want to live in because you've been here for a while and just feel comfortable. And everybody's like, move away, go somewhere else cheaper. Go out west, go this, go that, go that. So I went from feeling okay, and that's what unfortunately money does, right? It makes you feel, because then you have the money to do the things that you do that can help you, until you don't have any of that more. And, oh, you need to balance and use your budget. Yeah, I know, but going for being homeless for like 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks at a time, and then getting into a hotel, you don't want to leave the hotel. The car was something I needed anyway, and I had to move the stuff, and it took me a while to move the stuff. I had the lock problem, and all that shit. I had to buy, and it's always money gets sucked out of you, right? And then I'm back out here. I can't afford an apartment running. I'm telling you, they're still fucking stupid expensive, and you got to jump through hoops, and you got to make sure your credit is good, background check, and really. And that's the problem with gentrification, right? And right now, I'm back to living in a tent until they throw me out of the tent, and then it's completely until somebody comes in and say, sorry, so this is the private property. You can't be doing that here. You gotta move the tent, sir. Oh, okay. I didn't see any signs that said private property. It's just a lot of garbage around here. There's just so much garbage around here, and I didn't do this garbage, right? And I don't know where it came from, but there's so much garbage here. I mean, it must get blown in from the dumpsters, from the garbage bag, whatever they call it. But they don't have any garbage cans anywhere around here. So even my own garbage that I've accumulated here for a little bit, I have to basically put it on the scooter and then ride it to somewhere I can dump it. Put some garbage cans up here, man. Put some. I mean, get somebody to clean this shit up. I wanted to clean this up, but I'm like, if I clean it up, as soon as I clean it up, they're gonna, excuse me, sir, you can't be here. So and they're cleaning up this whole area, and then they're gonna throw me out of it. No. I'm gonna just a little area around myself, and the rest of it is there. It's there to show how fucked up this is, man. It's the second garbage dump I've been in, and living, and hopefully then they still throw me out of a garbage dump. I'm just every day I'm like waiting. Yeah, mister, you're not supposed to be here. Private property. It's damp. It's cold. I don't have a heater. Last one was taken from me after the snow came. It's the whole everything was taken off the beach that I had there. Everything was taken. So either somebody stole it, or after the snow, it got like and it got trashed, and then people they just picked it as garbage and picked it up and took it. Or I'm sure the things that that actually worked, they took home. You see, this is the thing, man. Everything that we face as a civilization that's bad, its root cause is the fact that we value money, we value something more than human life and planetary life. And we put a value on the things that we shouldn't be putting values on. We put up a for-profit sign on things that should be given to each other for free, helping each other, not competing. But cooperation with each other in a free existence is the only way that the civilization is going to be able to evolve. If not, it's stuck in the same cycle of whatever it is, man. A money-driven, greed and competition, man. Man, you teach your kids to be competitive, man. I see in sports, but come on, man. Human beings are the only stupid-ass species that compete for existence, man. Really. Instead of cooperation, we're going to get to create something that we can all share equally the best thing. We just create a whole bunch of different shit and put price tags on them and say, only the wealth class can afford this, middle class, and then the poor class is this stuff. You should have, the actual supermarket should have sections, wealthy, middle class, and poor. And then it makes it all easier, instead of going around seeing all this shit that I can't afford, right? Just send me to the poor section, and that's the only shit that I can afford. It's a dollar store. I got it. And you work in the dollar store, and everything is like $2.25 now. What happened to the dollar? It was extra dollars, It's foolish, man. It's a foolish existence, man. It's one that doesn't breed competition. Doesn't breed innovation or evolution. Competition breeds stupidity. One thing on one side ends up winning. Yeah? Everybody else are losers, right? And that's like the parts of the body. Like if only one cell were one, and that body wouldn't exist. I don't know what else, man, to say, except now I got to deal with poverty for another 3 to 4 weeks. It's a 5-week month. It's 12 months. So it should actually be 13 months, 28 days each. That's the perfection of the mind calendar. One day at a time, and then none of the other shit. But instead we have 12 months, and your Social Security gets to as when they send you money, since it's 12 checks instead of. So if they paid us every 2 weeks, we would get 13 months of checks. And so they take 1 month away from us, right? Because some months are 5 weeks, or that's how it works when we get it, because it pops over. So instead of the next day, it's just like the next week if it's 1 day over. And all of a sudden you have 5 weeks you got to wait for your money. Thanks. So now 1 week I spent it all, and 4 weeks I have left to be completely poor and figure out how the fuck I'm gonna make money, which I don't want to do. I don't want to sell anything. I don't want to sell you anything. I don't want to, I don't know. I'm disabled, man. See, my nose is even it's broken. It never was sold after that guy broke my fucking nose being out here, or my jaw, right? Or this scar, or this scar, or this scar. I've been out here 5 years, trying to make people understand it. Maybe if you changed it to a nice system instead of the evil system it is now, for everybody, then I wouldn't have to, and none of us would have to go through any of this anymore. Maybe all those people in cages right now, you could let them out, and they wouldn't have to commit the crime anymore. The whole body would be feel of the human consciousness would feel connected at that point, as opposed to now you have the wealthy, the middle class, the poor, and then the poor, the ones of the poor are in jail. Because most of the poor are in jail. You have one or two of the other classes in jail, but most of what's in jail is the poor that don't want to be the slaves that you want them to be. Right? I'm waiting for that system, because that right system that shares everything non-competitively with everybody for free and works together to take care of each other, and the planet is the main goal. That's the one I want to be part of. That's not going to exist in my timeline, so I'm going to end up here dead. And so will you, because the system that you have right now will not function very much longer. It will implode on itself. The one I just talked about, that's a system that you can take that shit for a long time, man, as the civilization that your creator and the universe wants you to be. That's the system, not what you have right now, which is a sorry excuse for a civilization. A sorry excuse. Because there's nowhere in the universe that what you do here is done. Doesn't mean that you're rebels that want to just change everything into something better. No, it's not better. It's a lot worse. You're the cancer. Everything else is working in cooperation with itself, and you come in there with a competitive, for-profit, wealth-based class system. Yay! This is our system. University, can we come in? No, go away. Go away. Go back down there. Try to figure out something better. If not, just go away. That's how the universe feels about you. Well, that's what it just told me to say to you. So, you guys have a nice day, man.